Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Shreddy or Not. Today, we're going to be racing mountain bikes at a gravel race, which at first glance doesn't make a lot of sense, but we felt like this would be the best option for us. Let me explain why. So this race is going to take place at Riverside State Park, which if you've been following the channel for a while, you know that we've done two 24-hour races there, two 24-hour mountain bike races. This gravel course is in that same area. It's basically the 24-hour course minus a lot of the single track. And what we know about this area and the gravel there is it's real cobbly, like a lot of like river rocks and like kind of like chunky kind of gravel that would be better suited for a wider tire, which our gravel bikes can basically only take a 45. So 45 feels like it's not going to cut it on this course. So we decided to just race our mountain bikes and run, you know, the lightest, fastest XC tires that we can on it and kind of hope for the best. So we're going to hop over to the race course now. We'll show you a few minutes of the race and then we're going to come back here and check in and kind of see how it all felt, how we did, and what our thoughts were on riding mountain bikes on a course like this. It is race morning. We're here at Riverside. It's raining, so we're both trying to mentally rally for this race right now.
Fueling up, and then it's just gonna be time to get wet, I think.
Warming up. I'm shivering because it's very cold out. Oh, and then you go into the wind.
Yeah, there's a
Oh man, weather is about 45 or so right now. It's windy and raining. We got a 44-mile race on tap. Plan today is just go out hard and have a good time.
We're at the start line. 44 milers are almost ready to go. The rain has temporarily stopped, just for a little teaser.
Good luck. Have a great race.
10 seconds.
All right, there they go. Go, go, go. Have fun.
Couple minutes in. Fast start. I am did not do a good job warming up. Try to bridge up to this group. I am definitely not recovered from the Sasquatch race, so I'm gonna go as hard as I can, but I think today is just a casual fun race for me.
Right, I'm trying to get psyched. I gotta get on my bike in like 40 minutes. I'm pretty darn cold. Luckily, it's not pouring down rain anymore. It is kind of drizzling, kind of on and off. Anywho, it is hard to get motivated to do some stupid suffering.
All right, well, rain picked back up, so that's happening. Okay, starting lap 2. Here we go. Just about to wrap up lap 2. Kind of settling into a sustainable pace.
Almost 7 miles in to my first lap. It's been a suffer fest so far. I'm pushing hard. All right, second lap, 49.43.
Good job, man. Yeah.
About 3 miles left. I am pumping hard. last 3 miles of the season. Woo-wee!
Thanks. Yeah. Oh.
Go. Come on.
Yeah, Renee! Woo! Yeah! All right, Renee just came in. Let's go check in with her.
I tried to hold the younger women, and I held them for like not long on the first lap, and then I could see them like up ahead, and they were not very far ahead of me, but I couldn't catch them. I tried so hard. I didn't feel really strong today. I didn't feel really great. Now, I'm not recovered from last weekend. I could tell immediately when I got on my bike this morning, but I put up a good fight, and I went fast, I think.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure my second lap was faster than my first.
All right, we're back home. Races behind us, and we wanted to share our thoughts on running mountain bikes at a gravel race. So, what do you think, Renee?
I think it was definitely the right choice for me to use my cross-country bike. I'm really glad that I made that choice.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of like, oh, it's a gravel race. Should have a gravel bike. But not always.
Yeah, I don't know, like before we went, it's definitely marketed as a gravel race. And so, I don't know, it felt like it was kind of like maybe a risky thing to do to actually run mountain bikes at it. And it was funny because at least, I don't know how it was in your field, but in my field, it was like 50-50 split between gravel bikes and mountain bikes. So I don't know if that was the same for you, but I think a lot of people had that thought that like, this is kind of mountain bikey.
Probably, that's probably close, but I don't know, it seemed to me that more of the women that I was racing against had drop bars. So I'm guessing that it was a little bit more than 50-50, leaning toward the gravel bikes.
Yeah, so I decided to run a mountain bike, not because I think that the mountain bike is actually the fastest on this course. I think probably the fastest bike on this course is going to be a drop bar gravel bike with enough clearance to fit like at least like a 2.1 inch tire on it, which our gravel bikes can do 45s, maybe 47 in or 47C tires, or 47 millimeter tires, but I don't want to buy a set of tires for one race, so it just kind of made sense to run the mountain bikes just because we have a tire that's more appropriate for that course. It's just like a really, it's kind of hard to tell in the video, but the actual surface of all those roads it's quite bumpy. It's like, it's not smooth gravel. So I pretty much had my bike, like the suspension all locked out. And so it's basically like a rigid frame that I was running just with, mountain bike tires on it.
Yeah. And I think that one of the things that made a lot of sense to me to take the cross-country bike is that my cross-country bike is a lot nicer of a cross-country bike than my gravel bike is a gravel bike.
Yeah, our mountain bikes are awesome, and our gravel bikes are like slightly above entry level.
Yeah, and I think
they could be better.
Yeah, I think that was like a big part of it, is that I can ride really well on my cross-country bike. So not only is it higher quality, it shifts better, it does everything better, but I'm more comfortable on it because I race cross-country a lot, and I don't race gravel yet. Yeah. And so I think that taking that bike out on that course as an entry to be like, oh, testing it out, like, do I want to race gravel? How is this going to feel when I have a nicer gravel bike? And I think, to me, that was a great learning point, and that's what I would share with other people, like our friends who are like, oh, should I do it? But I don't know, I don't have the right bike. Just go do it. And, I was faster than a lot of people on gravel bikes, so I don't think it's only the bike. For me, the comfort level. Yeah. That was also a really rowdy course. It was
somewhere in that middle range between a mountain bike course and a gravel course. Like definitely on the gravel course side, like if that's a mountain bike course, that is like the greenest mountain bike course in the history of mountain bike courses, but definitely rowdy on a gravel bike. So yeah, I think that's just where it's just in kind of that weird middle area where you can do it on any bike, you know, like it's not really that. It's a question of like what's going to be the fastest option, which for both of us, based on the, you know, equipment that we have, on the tires that we have, on the course, you know, it's a wet day, so there's, you know, things are a little bit more slippery, and it just made sense to run mountain bikes in that particular context.
And about related to what's going to be faster, I've heard a lot of people say this, and I would agree to for a certain extent that like whatever you're the most comfortable with, you're going to be faster on. And there's probably some plateau there where that becomes untrue. But for example, for me, I'm so comfortable on my cross-country bike, and I'm so comfortable on easy cross-country terrain that it just makes sense, because I would have been a lot more hesitant on a couple things with my gravel bike. I think I would have just hesitated more in certain places to be sure, because I don't want to crash. Like I don't.
There's also like a bunch of moments where, you know, like there's one gravel like line that's fine, but then if you can hang in some of the edges where it's like a lot more rough, there's another line. So if you're wanting to pass or whatever, you know.
You didn't even really have to have a line. You could just, the course was wide open. Whereas if you were on, I don't know, if I was on my gravel bike, I would have felt more married.
Well, there was a lot of moments though where you could tell on the gravel where there's like one good fast line and then like potholey kind of chunk off to the side though.
Yeah, and if you're on your cross-country bike, for me, I'm just like, I can sail over.
It's nothing. You don't even like. You're like, it's like literally nothing. But on a gravel bike, you definitely. Well, on a gravel bike with 45, mil tires, I should say.
Yeah.
Which is why I say I do think that the fastest bike in this race is a gravel bike with, like a pair of like 2.25 like Burts or like Race Kings or something like that. Because in the fastest times of the day, there was a mix of XC bikes and gravel bikes. So, I don't know. I think this is why gravel racing is so exciting, is because it can mean so many different things.
Yeah. And most importantly, we're all out there having fun, pushing hard, having a good time.
It's not about having fun. It's about winning. No, I'm kidding. It is seriously. It's so true. It's like, it's just about having fun, trying hard. Like we went and did this race with a bunch of our friends, and like it's just a great time. So
it is. Well, if you haven't subscribed, you could consider that now. Hit subscribe there, make a comment, share some ideas about other videos that you'd like to see. We would love to hear your thoughts.
Oh yeah. Also, if you are one of our friends, which we love you. If you're one of our friends and you see our videos and you feel the urge to text us personally and be like, your video is great, fight that urge and leave a comment below.
You can send a text too.
You can send a text too, but also leave a comment below. All right. Okay.